more of a cushion on your way out when maybe you're not going to be able to perform, or, you know, heaven forbid somebody gets injured or something were to happen that they can no longer perform. It's great to be able to make a name for yourself outside of just being a wrestler.
And I think also it could be a huge benefit to WWE because you're able to really build out these larger personas and then have them back on the show, and the cost to WWE is zero virtually. They're just building up the brand.
You know, I understand with like certain characters that maybe you don't want to see the personal side of.
Yes.
You know, from like the Undertaker to Bray Wyatt to some of these characters that are supposed to just be them being a larger than life character, and that's who they should be. But the other characters that you can really kind of resonate with more on a personal level, I think it's great for them to be able to communicate with their fans and build their own fan base. I think it's only better for everybody all around.
So I am totally obsessed with Total Divas. Can you explain to me how that show became a thing? And are you still on the show? Are you still doing the show?
I'm not.
How real is it?
I only did the show for one season, and I mean, I've got to give a big shout out to the Bella twins here, and I give another shout out to them, even in the sense of, you know, we're talking about the women's evolution and more women being involved in wrestling, and those girls know how to hustle it.
Yes.
From getting Total Divas started and off the ground to now them having, I think they're going into season 6 of Total Bellas, which is a fantastic show. I love watching Total Bellas. It's my shit. I love it. My husband and I was like, "Ooh, a new episode tonight." But yeah, when I did Total Divas, it wasn't like my favorite experience, but I think I just didn't really understand how to make it work for me. You know, like from just taking storylines of things that are happening in your real life and trying to expose them and sort of blow some stuff up. My husband and I are also like pretty private with our personal lives, so it's hard to pick and choose the stuff that's personal to you that you want to share with other people. But we're also like kind of boring. Like we're not really doing all that much.
I don't believe that's true. I feel like you live a pretty crazy life, or even the relationships, right? Because all these shows are about complex relationships.
Right.
But I think sometimes it could really have a negative impact on your personal relationships.
Sure.
So
and that's something like you like think about like that reality TV show Curse of like couples that have been on the shows and they break up, or they get too caught up in wanting to be on the show or being a star or whatever. It's a fine line because, you know, the way I see the